Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Austin and Johnny from YinzersView talking everything in Yinz sports today. Today, March 29th, going to be doing a mock draft here on ESPN Fantasy Football. I'm going to start that here in a few minutes. And I'll be sharing my screen so you guys can see what both teams take in this mock draft. So I'll literally start here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see everything here. And we'll just kind of break down our strategies and what we think is best whenever we do a mock draft. So let's get into that. All right, Johnny, and can you see my screen?
It's loading up right now, I think. So not yet.
So hopefully they can see my screen on my end. But so Johnny, going into a PPR draft, you have number 2 pick. I have number 3. What's your strategy for this?
Well, pretty much all the time in general anyway. I just try and get a lot of running back security in fantasy drafts. So be ready for me to draft a billion running backs.
Yeah, I feel that in PPR, running back is probably the most liable position you have.
Well, my philosophy with fantasy drafts in general is I take a tight end kind of early. Like I take like a top 3 tight end usually. Like I bust the bank for him. I get a lot of running back, so I have depth. Wide receivers I feel like are really easy to like patch your way through the season, like picking them up and stuff. Quarterback I always draft like almost dead last.
Yeah.
Because again, quarterbacks are very easy to get a decent one. And same with defense and kicker. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even draft a kicker, but I'm pretty sure ESPN makes you. So
pretty much. Yeah, we pretty much have. You're actually on the clock here now. So,
wow, that dude picked CMC immediately, and that is who I wanted. So that sucks. But I also like a lot of people on here. I have not looked at it this fast. I was not ready. But yeah, Barkley.
Well, that's who I was going to pick, so that sucks. But Dalvin Cook, hopefully he stays healthy. Let's go ahead and pick him up.
Yeah, hopefully the Giants can let Saquon Barkley not die.
Yeah, so we actually have pretty similar philosophies in drafting PPR. Last year in my league, I kind of went really high on wide receivers, not so much on running backs, and that kind of messed me up towards the end of the season. So yeah, this year I'll definitely be drafting running backs high.
Yeah, in our dynasty league, I drafted a bunch, and they all just ended up being terrible. Like my running backs ended up being so bad. I had like Freeman, Connor. I can't even remember. It was all a mess.
I had Fournette and Austin Eckler, so like my running backs were actually very good until Melvin Gordon came back.
Yeah, like if I had the choice to have either the best running backs or the best wide receivers, I would take the best running backs every time because wide receivers are so easy to pick up. Like probably last year, most people probably didn't draft Debo, most people didn't draft DK Metcalf, and that's just 2 off the top of my head. Scary Terry, 3, like all that you could have picked up, and they would have been fine. Like obviously they're not like as good as like having Michael Thomas and Julio Jones, but it's not you can't pick up second string running backs and do okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just draft a shit ton. Usually. I mean, it depends on what's there though too.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see what these picks were. I haven't been looking at what everyone's doing here. So we went CMC, Barkley, Cook, Zeke, Kamara, Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins. So Mike Thomas the whole way to 6th.
Both Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are now projected to be like 12 and 13 in the league. That's crazy.
In my personal opinion, I think Mike Evans will be hurt by Tom Brady getting there because Tom Brady doesn't really throw deep anymore.
Yeah.
And Chris Godwin is slot god, so Chris Godwin I think will do better than Mike Evans. Like if I had to pick one to like repeat, it would be Godwin over Evans.
Yeah. I mean, Godwin has to love his life. It's sort of like Juju in his first year where everyone was on Antonio Brown, so Juju was like.
So D. Henry. See, D. Henry is an awesome pick in standard, but in top 10 in PPR, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I love Derrick Henry, though. He just doesn't catch the football, really.
Lamar Jackson is ranked number 16 or 16.
Yeah, and Pat Mahomes isn't until like way later. Like, what kind of joke is that?
Oh
It's
my
because
goodness.
yeah, and Pat Mahomes is 61.
That is insane. That's messed up. Wow.
It's because he runs the ball.
Oh, this is a snake draft. I just realized that.
Yeah, it's not like a dynasty draft. Jet Mixon's a good pick.
Miles Sanders is rated above Austin Eckler. I don't know how I feel about that.
So far, nothing seems too out of the ordinary with this draft. No one's like reached really hard for anything.
Yep, Chris Godwin taken before Mike Evans. Love to see it.
I can't believe Tyreek Hill's sitting up there though. I
I
don't know
know.
why.
Who just picked Kenyon Drake over Tyreek Hill?
Someone took Kenyon Drake. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, over Tyreek Hill.
There goes Lamar Jackson.
That's crazy.
There goes Austin Eckler.
Oh, I was really just about to pick him up. No joke. Let's see. Who do I want? I know who I'm taking.
I know who I'm taking too. I think he's great. Like, it's going to be a dummy reach.
Oh, so is mine.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the same person.
We might be talking about the same person.
Are we talking about Devin Singletary?
I am absolutely talking about Devin Singletary at 43.
That's my pick.
Why was he so low?
I don't know, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
Why is Miles Sanders so high? I mean, Miles Sanders could have a breakout year, but he's not going to be one of the top running backs this year.
Okay, well, that's gross. I really don't care for all of that. So I'm going to lock down my tight end now since I don't really care for the running backs thing at the top there. So I'm just going to take my tight end right now.
Yeah.
Take, in my opinion, the best tight end in football. And one of my favorite players in the league. Outside of Pittsburgh, like George Kittle and Drew Brees have to be like my two favorite players.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, that's locked down now. So I'm not a Sanders believer. I'm not a Gordon believer. I do like Chris Carson, Todd Gurley, whatever. Le'Veon Bell, definitely whatever. Marlon Mack. This isn't looking too cash money, if I'm being honest.
It's not at all.
I'm gonna go James Conner with the bounce back because that man can easily be a top 10 running back if our offense is any good.
This one might be a bit of a reach as well. I'm going to take David Montgomery, the running back for the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm. He could do a lot better too. Chicago in general could just do a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm. I have two sophomore running backs who could absolutely break out this year. Let's get it.
Your running backs are delicious. That's funny. We both talked about Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So my next pick is going to be a high-end wide receiver. I like to get like a definite starter there.
Yeah.
After that, that's going to be a tight end. I'm kind of set on running backs now. I'll probably take one after like 3 picks from now after my tight end just to get more depth there. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably be taking 2 more.
No joke. Johnny is the running back god when it comes to fantasy football. Like his team is 80% running back.
I like Darius Guy so much, but the man literally doesn't play.
He can't stay healthy. His leg is just always broke. I'm surprised nobody's picked up Devontae Freeman yet, like in real football.
Yeah, I kind of believe it. Where in the hell? Okay, there he is. I had him queued already. Do the Dolphins have a running back yet, or is it still that Liard guy? Because I might queue him just for like a last pick, maybe.
I really want to say it's the Liard guy, but I've heard talks that they might try to go after. I just said his name.
Devontae
Freeman. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yep.
Man, it seems like I'm not picking for an eternity now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I got to give me a wide receiver while I can.
Let's see how everyone's doing. Let's see. All right, let's do roster. So this Bates guy has McCaffrey, Mike Evans, Amari Cooper. I love two of those three. I really like your three, obviously. Kelsey, yeah, see, I'm not big on Sanders. I don't believe in the Eagles run game really. But I don't know. I've been wrong before. But Zeke and Travis Kelsey obviously are beasts. I think Kamara and Josh Jacobs and Chris Carson's an awesome three running backs to have. That's
Yeah.
Herrera the third in our draft. I like that a lot. Austin Eckler, Mike Thomas, Kenny Galladay. That's pretty awesome. I like that too. Weak on running back though, so it's not something I would like, but I like this three. Lamar Jackson, Le'Veon Bell, and DeAndre Hopkins. I think he has the worst three so far.
Yeah. DeAndre Hopkins is going to carry that team.
Leonard Fournette, Tyreek Hill, Allen Robinson. And I guess he did eighth last year in ESPN's full point PPR. I didn't think he did that good. That's kind of surprising.
No, he actually did really well last year.
He's so inconsistent, though.
Yeah. I mean, look at the quarterback play he's had all over his career, though.
If this guy wanted to took Kenyon Drake like an idiot, I'd like his team. Derrick Henry, Kenyon Drake, Adam Thielen. Because Kenyon Drake had like two really good games at the end of the year, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. David Johnson, the number one pick out of round 4.
Damn, I had him queued. Dude, he's going to do good, I think. They're going to feature him hard because, I mean, they have to justify getting rid of the best wide receiver in football for him. Well, one of the best wide receivers in football. I don't know about best, but
I always had him as when Antonio Brown was in the league. I had it Antonio Brown and then DeAndre Hopkins. With Antonio Brown out, I have it as DeAndre Hopkins as the number one receiver, just because he's insane.
I feel like Mike Thomas is just undeniable at this point for me.
Yeah, Hopkins, Thomas, and wow, why can I not think of his name? Julio Jones. Those are the definite top 3 in the league.
Yeah, I agree. I love Julio Jones. He had a past 2 years. I don't think were too not terrible, but for Julio Jones, bad.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna look and see what he did last year. I had him in one of my leagues. I don't know if I can pull him up since he was already drafted, but whatever. I'm sure he did good, just not like insane for his standards. Let's see. Right. He got drafted. That's Aaron Jones. 13th. There we go. Yeah, he was the third best receiver. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I just feel like he's not been like super ridiculous. But I mean, he's still Julio Jones. In PPR, he's just absolutely ridiculous. He averages like 6 catches, 5 catches, 8 catches, 4, 3, 8, 6, 10, 3, 6, 5, 5, 13, 10, 7. Like, it's not, that's just ridiculous.
It's impressive. All right, so who will my first wide receiver be? I love Juju to death, but he's not going to be my first wide receiver.
Yeah.
Let's see. DJ Chark did very well last year for me, and they're going to have an even stronger connection this year, so I'm going to go ahead and pick him up.
Okay, so I'll just talk about the running backs I really like at this point, now that you can't steal them off me since you're not going to anyway. I like Marlon Mack. I like Kerryon Johnson a lot. I like Kareem Hunt a lot in PPR. I like Damian Williams a lot because he did really awesome in playoffs. I had him in my one league last year, and he sucked. Like he was, but he eventually fended off LaShawn McCoy, and he didn't do good for fantasy all year, and then he finally did good in playoffs. Like in playoffs, he was amazing. So I could see him being really good in that high-powered offense. And then I like Darrell Henderson Jr. for the Rams because he should be the running back, right? And he never looked bad playing. But I'm a huge Colts believer this year, so I'm going to go Marlon Mack. And he is top of the board, so it's like a safer pick, I guess you could say. I'm going to take another one right here, though, whoever's there. I like Kerryon Johnson a lot, but I don't like the Lions.
Yeah.
You weren't getting Juju even if you wanted them.
Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and take a tight end here.
Raheem Mostert, weirdo. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Damian Williams, I think.
Oh no, my computer just froze. Well, my ESPN did. That's not good. Okay, there we go. Do I want to take Zach Ertz or Evan Ingram?
Hmm. Uh,
You
that's
know, I'm
interesting.
going to wait on tight end. There's still going to be plenty of opportunities there.
I would take
Uh,
Ert. I would take Ertz if I was picking between the two of them, just because he's by far the best target Wentz has, and Wentz is amazing
yeah,
when he's healthy.
I'm going to wait. Um, there's not really any more running backs like at all.
If I were you,
Carry on Johnson.
since you didn't take either Kelsey or Kittle, if it was me, I would try and wait until it's a good time to take Darren Waller because I like Darren Waller a lot. I like Hunter Henry a lot. I
So I'll be honest, I was
like
just going to wait and get Eric Ebron.
Yeah, and then Eric Ebron is good.
Can't tell me he's not going to smack with Big Ben thrown to him.
That's really all I'm liking, to be honest. The rest of them look meh for me, like for where they are. I would
Yeah,
try, if it was me, I would 100% try and get Darren Waller with like, I don't know when your next pick is, probably not for a while since I'm not for a while since we're beside each other. But he would probably be my next pick if I were, like, if it was me in your shoes. Darren Waller is a beast.
yeah, I'm going to wait on
And,
tight end for
and
a
you,
while. Hopefully that Eric Ebron falls in my lap,
you
and
have
then take
five,
another wide receiver here.
you've picked five players so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Four
you
running
got
backs and a
Cooks
wide
already.
receiver.
DJ Chark, trusting the Minshew magic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, your running backs are awesome. I like your running backs.
I
I just
like
like
your
drafting mad depth on it because
yeah.
someone's gonna get hurt, and if you only have two starters, you're screwed almost guaranteed, unless your team's like insane everywhere else. But yeah, losing a running back is like losing any other position does not compare. You know what I mean? Like you can patch the holes wherever you need, except maybe a tight end, like if you have George Kittle, because then like I mean you obviously can't replace that. Like if he would get hurt, but you get what I mean. Losing a
Absolutely.
running back just absolutely dismantles you. So I just prep for that. Like I'll probably draft a running back and then either a wide receiver. Or, nah, definitely I'm taking a running back and a receiver here.
I just realized based off of a recent draft, Jordan Howard is actually the running back for Miami now.
Oh, Jordan Howard. Okay. Did he get picked already? I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
he 3 picks ago. He was
Okay.
actually picked before OBJ.
He has fallen so far. Oh, there goes
Yeah.
Darren Waller. That's 100% who I would have been looking for right there, though. Now, if it was me, I'd be taking Hunter Henry for sure. But you're waiting entirely for Ebron, which that's good too, because I could see Ebron being top 10 with the Steelers, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, and you can wait a while, so you'll be able to get good stuff elsewhere.
So I'm going to take a wide receiver here, and I've got my eye on one, just hoping that you don't take him. Oh, actually, I'm up before you, so that is awesome.
Let me guess, it's Stephon Diggs,
No.
John Brown.
Yes.
Okay. AJ Green. Oh wow, he's down there. He gets hurt all the time though.
You can't rely on AJ Green for anything.
I haven't even bothered looking at receivers yet. I don't. I mean, I'm gonna pick one here soon, but I'm gonna sort it by him, and then I'll pick who I like. I'll talk about who I like too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna take a running back and receiver here.
T.Y. Hilton, why isn't he? Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm taking Henderson here.
Do I want John Brown or T.Y. Hilton?
I don't know. Philip Rivers on the Colts could be freaking awesome, and T.Y. Hilton was good even with Brissett when he was playing because he got hurt. But yeah, I'd take Ty. I think Ty is awesome. He's way more consistent. John Brown
Yeah.
has been irrelevant like his whole career until last year.
No, I'm going to say F it and just take Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs is the more exciting pick. Yeah, give me Henderson, dude. He could be a beast with the Rams. The Rams have a good team.
And
All
here
right.
we are.
Okay, so wide receivers. You're picking right after me, huh?
Yes.
Well, I like John Brown, obviously, but I like Ty better. And even though he gets hurt, I like AJ Green better because Joe Burrow is going to light it. Christian Kirk, I like being a number 2 behind the GOAT. I like Will Fuller since he's the new number 1. I love Emmanuel Sanders on the Saints. I'm not loving anyone else so far. I'm sure there's more. I'll have to find them. Oh, Kenny Stills. I like Kenny Stills a lot on Houston too, because Houston's still going to be a good passing offense because Watson's awesome. I'm gonna go Ty here. That's who I would have took over Diggs personally.
So I'm going to do a bit of a reach here. Could be stupid, could pay off, but I'm going to pick Robbie Anderson now that he has a decent team around him and a better quarterback. Let's give it.
You think? Wait, who's their quarterback now? Who'd they get?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, Bridgewater better than Sam Darnold. Do you think?
Yeah, well, better wide receiver corps overall. Got DJ Moore. Got.
Oh yeah, true. That's also more competition for catches though. See, now I'll probably be good on running back. I'll maybe take a handcuff like towards the end, like for example, Benny Snell or whoever the backup is for the Giants. I'll probably take someone like that towards the end in case one of my studs do get hurt. I have the backup right away. So I'm pretty much set on running back. Now I'm just going to be drafting everything else while people panic, take running backs because they didn't before. And that's just how I've always drafted. And I generally do pretty good, so.
Yeah, just took a little peek over at your team. It's all running back.
Your team's like massively boom or bust on the wide receivers, I think.
I really feel like all 3 of them could boom. Like.
Let's see. What's this guy got going on? Joe Mixon, Melvin Gordon. David, is that David or Duke? Yeah, it's David. And then he has Christian Kirk on the bench behind Julio Jones and Cooper Kupp. He has a good ass team. Russell Wilson.
Team Bates has a pretty solid team other than
I like Tony Stark's team so far. I don't like Lopez's really. Yeah, I don't care for it really. It's okay. Yeah, I really don't like Pomposos at all. I don't like that.
I think he's been auto drafted this whole time.
No, he's not. He's picking right now.
Oh, he is? Oh, never mind. Yeah,
and then McAtee. I mean, it could be good, I guess.
He's the guy to pick Kenyon Drake so high.
Yeah.
Kenyon Drake and Ronald Jones is 2 of his starting running backs. That is bad. Oh, hey, I'm up. Let's see. So what do I currently have on my team?
I know the Chiefs just signed another wide receiver, and then there's talks about them getting rid of Sammy Watkins now, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard about that too.
Like, I wonder where he'd end up going, because he could be fantasy relevant depending on where.
With Hopkins gone, there's going to be more room for more catches, so I'm going to pick Will Fuller.
Yeah, I think Will Fuller. I had him queued, actually.
When he's healthy, he is so reliable.
No doubt about it, Emmanuel Sanders on the Saints. He's going to be absolutely nutty.
All right, so I know Johnny likes to wait a while for quarterbacks, but I might pick mine here, depending on what's available and if it's going to be a reach or not.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Josh Allen just went over who? Over Wentz.
Over Wentz.
Rodgers.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Why is Kirk Cousins so low?
He did just lose Stephon Diggs.
So me again, huh? All right, wide receiver. Let's see. I like Hardman, kinda. I like Deontay Johnson a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know how good his floor is. Because wide receivers, I usually pick someone with a pretty high floor. Randall Cobb and Kenny Stills Will Fuller. I think that's still a pretty good group of receivers for a team that's probably going to be throwing a lot. They have Kiki Cutie too. Hmm. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Give me Deontay Johnson. I'm a Yinzer. Let's go.
Yeah, I've looked at the quarterbacks. I can still wait comfortably for a while for one, so go Yinz,
I
James Washington.
yeah, there you go. But yeah, I have T.Y. Hilton and Emmanuel Sanders, two old, very consistent dudes. Like I'm
Yeah.
completely okay with that because I have Barkley, Connor, Mack, and if any of them are on bye week, I don't know what the bye weeks are yet. But I got Damian Williams and Darnell Henderson too. And on paper, they should all be the number one running backs. So like I shouldn't have unless I am plagued with injuries, like I'm pretty comfortable with this. And there's always wide receivers that break out that no one drafts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so like just I'll say worst case scenario, Emmanuel Sanders and T.Y. Hilton both die immediately. I can salvage something, I'm sure, and just hope my running backs fat carry me over everyone who doesn't have really good running backs.
All right, so my next pick for sure is going to be Eric Ebron, and then after that, I pick a quarterback.
Yeah, how is the tight ends looking? He's down there away yet.
Yep.
Yeah, he's probably who I would take at this point too. I do like Hawkinson too. Him being at
I like,
he's pretty decent. I like Gazeki, but who knows how the Dolphins will play.
yeah.
I kind of like Jack Doyle too, now that he's alone in Indianapolis, with how Rivers loves throwing to tight ends. If he's there in a while, I'll probably take him as a backup to Kittle. Uh,
So I have a problem whenever I come to drafting. Once I get down to my depth and like my tight end quarterback situation, I love drafting just all Steelers. So I want to see me go full Yinz here, guys.
I'm torn between Kenny Stills and there's someone else that I like. Oh, I like Brashad. Where'd Brashad Perriman go?
I have no. It should say there. Oh, he signed back with Tampa Bay, I think.
No, he's on the Jets. Pass.
Gotcha. I would go Kenny Stills. He's going to be the number one there now. I'm pretty sure.
I like Golden Tate too.
You have
Fucking
5 seconds.
give me Golden Tate. He's more reliable at being decent. Like he doesn't scare me as much. Well, I can pick again, and what I got three more bench spots. I have four receivers. I have five running backs. Are there any? Are all the defenses basically still there? Because I'm fine with taking a ridiculous defense right now.
Oh
Every
yeah, all
single
the.
defense is here. Dude, full send Steelers. I think the
Oh
Steelers could easily have the best defense this year, fantasy
yeah,
wise.
that's where I would have gone. So here I am being a Yins drafting Big Ben. Let's get it.
But yeah, give me a nutty defense. I That's not even early. I can't believe no one took defenses. It seems like people always. Well, there's a lot of people auto drafting too.
I'll be honest.
Pro,
I think the defense that I'm going to pick is going to be the Colts. Adding DeForest Buckner to that. Oh yeah.
you can probably wait forever to fucking get them then.
Oh, absolutely.
The Patriots defense is still there. They're going to be nutty. Niners are going to be nutty. Ravens. They honestly, ESPN actually has it pretty damn good on the defenses, in my opinion. I
Mm-hmm.
think they have them ranked pretty decent. I think they have the Chargers really low.
Chargers are just going to be a hot mess
And
this year. I think. Oh, they
I think
lost Eckler.
I think the Chargers are going to have a better defense than the Packers, the Eagles, the Buccaneers. The Broncos defense could be pretty decent again. Why is the Jets defense up so high? They were seventh last year? Really?
That's surprising. They'll probably be even better this year once CJ Mosley isn't dead.
True. But I think the Chargers honestly have. I don't know why they did so bad last. They had what's his name hurt pretty much all year. That's probably why. Oh, I can't think of his name. Defensive back.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm not sure. Do I want to take the Bills defense or the Colts defense?
The Bills are nutty. I think
The Bills do play in a weaker
I
division as well.
yeah, I would take the Bills because of that, because you're going to be against the Jets 2 times and the Dolphins 2 times.
And the Patriots without Tom Brady.
Yeah, but the Patriots with Bill Belichick as well.
Oh
Let me
well.
put let me put it that way. I'm more scared of them than the other 2 teams. So
All right, so I have all my starters but a kicker, which I will be taking last. No, I'm just kidding. Not last, but let's look at the kickers. Has anybody even taken a kicker yet?
uh, give me Benny Snell. So there's my late handcuff that I was talking about. So if James Conner gets hurt, which fucking probably, I'll have the backup. So that is good.
I'm going to take. Oh, you're up
And
right now. Never mind.
and now I'll take Kenny Stills. There we go. My wide receiver and running back depth, absolutely insane.
Um, I should probably take a running back here before it's too late, but I'm going to take Larry Fitzgerald, seeing that he's now not the number one targeted receiver down there. So yeah.
The thing that scares me about Larry Fitzgerald is how much they're going to try and like nudge him out of playing, because now they have D Hop, they have Christian Kirk, who will probably be the number 2, and then they have that Indy Isabella yet too.
Yeah,
So
hopefully they don't pull a Heinz Wood on him.
yeah, I mean at this point, there's not that much. Honestly, if I still needed one right now, a wide receiver, I would probably go. Randall Cobb wouldn't be a bad pick in Houston because he's guaranteed that slot job. I like Adam Humphries too for the same reason on Tennessee, and I think they're 2 good passing offenses. I like Brashad Perriman too, even though he's on the shitty Jets.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick another backup running back here, just to success. And then I'll
I
probably
would.
pick like a secondary tight end.
Who's your running backs? Let me take a lookie. I would probably take the backup to Dalvin Cook because we know how he loves to get hurt. So that's probably what I
Yeah.
would do. So what good girls like me.
I was honestly thinking of Naheem Hines since it's PPR.
True.
Oh,
Actually,
you're up before me. Oh,
I
no, I'm
probably
up now. Wow. I just realized I was up now.
yeah, he's pretty good. Like he actually has slight standalone value too,
Yeah.
which is cool. So I have one backup position left. I'll probably take a tight end there, and then I can take my quarterback now, which I like Kirk Cousins. I like Philip Rivers. That's about it. Yeah, I'm not
I
too
would
huge.
pick Philip Rivers.
Uh, I do like Philip Rivers a lot, but I have Ty already.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, I do like Philip Rivers. I take him every damn year, though. I take
Yeah.
Philip Rivers every year. Let me see my tight end options. If not, I'll take Kirk Cousins too.
Dawson Knox is looking pretty nice.
Yeah, all these tight ends suck. I thought maybe there'd be someone that I was at least kind of into. Pass. Just give me Kirk Cousins too. So I have two.
I'll
I
go.
have two. I have 2 very middle upper tier, in my opinion.
Jack Doyle's going to be the starting tight end there in Indiana now, right?
Mm,
Yeah, I'll take him.
yeah, he's probably the best tight end sitting there, I think. But I mean, he's not going to be top 10 or nothing, I don't think, but maybe.
Just realized I don't have a backup quarterback now, so I have nothing left to take but a kicker.
So basically, my team's biggest weakness right now is I just gotta hope to God that George Kittle doesn't get hurt, basically. But I do that every year.
Yeah.
I've been riding that train for quite some time. Hasn't failed me yet.
I'm not even going to pick up a kicker. Worst case scenario. Hold on, what?
You have to.
It's going to make me. That sucks.
That's
I
what I
was going to
mean.
go Yeah, I was going to go pick up Gardner Minshew, have that connection with Chark again.
I'm not too like I don't really care about comboing people really. Like it's cool, I guess, but I mean it doesn't really have any like basically if they have a bad day you're gonna get slammed and if they have a great day you're gonna wreck.
That's why it's nice to have two combos.
Yeah. I just try and take the best player personally though. Like I used to combo, like go out of my way to, but now like if I think someone's better, I'll just take the whoever.
Why
But
does it
yeah,
say Matt McCrane is still on the Pittsburgh Steelers? Man's down in the XFL. uh, you know what? Oh well, in Boz we trust.
I have too much Steelers going on, so I wasn't interested in that. Zane Gonzalez was awesome. Josh Lambo was awesome. I don't know how Jason Myers did. 15th, yikes. I think he's damn good though.
Yeah, Jason Myers is good.
Young Ho Koo.
That man
He,
did good for like 4 games, and then he like died, and then he came back and did good again.
well, he was hurt. Well, he was either hurt or he didn't play. I don't know. I don't follow Atlanta's kickers until week 10. Then he got 15 points, 10, 11, 7, 18, 6, 5, and 18. That's really damn good. And I think the Falcons offense should resurrect. So yeah, fuck yeah, give me him. Give me Young Hoku. That and his name's hilarious. Delightful.
All right, let's look at the team.
All right. Well, if we get enough viewers on this and you guys want to comment on whose team you think is better, you feel free to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or just whoever's you think is the best in here. If you want to go on your screen so they can see it, you could just click and like slightly scroll through everyone's teams or whatever. Or just do me and yours, whatever.
Yeah, let me go to your team here real quick. I don't even know if I can go view your team.
Well,
here we go.
Yeah.
So it's not going to show like the players' faces; it'll just show their names.
That's how it is on my app.
Yeah. So there's Johnny starters there. Give everyone a second to look there. And there's the rest of his bench. What a depth pick with Benny Snell. You know, honestly, with Connor, that's not a bad decision because Connor could get hurt again, as much as I hate to say.
That and I don't think Jalen Samuels is going to do anything. Like, it's PPR and everything, so, like, he's better standalone value with Connor healthy. But if Connor gets hurt, Benny Snell's better immediately. Yeah, and I have him there absolutely. In case Connor gets hurt because it's not like my running backs are so good to where I don't need someone with standalone value like Jalen Samuels. So that's why I went with Snell over him.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed that mock draft. And again, just comment, let us know who you think would have the better team this year. And as always, have a good day, guys.
See you later.